Hey y'all, welcome back for another unedited rant. Today I'm talking about the Michael movie. Guys, this was so healing for me, like spiritually. I just, wow. I truly am just so inspired by this man. First off, I just want to say, like, I grew up listening to Michael. My parents grew up listening to him. His music is just so nostalgic for me personally. And, like, I don't know, I feel like even though, like, he is the king of pop, right? Like, he is just so beyond the scope of like he literally like revolutionized like what entertainment and like pop music was. I still feel like we don't give him enough credit. Like, even with like the movie and everything, like I was just like, there is literally like this was as close as I could get to a Michael concert, and it was just, and it still was like you just had to be there. I'm so sorry. And granted, I was 6 when he passed away. Exactly. He literally passed on my 6th birthday. And it kind of like fucked up the vibe. I had a pool party, girl. We had to go inside and like watch the TV. Girl, like it was vibe all fucked up. But it's just like you just had to be there, like truly. And like even like listening to his music now, like it's so crazy, like just how timeless like his music is, how timeless his moves are, sorry. And like he really revolutionized the game, especially like as like shoot, as a K-pop fan too. Nobody's like he literally like created the blueprint for the K-pop industry. I'm so sorry. Like nigga had like photo cards and like he did finger hearts and shit. Like I'm so sorry, like nobody's touching him. Like he's one of a kind. Sorry. um so I guess talking about the movie, because like I could just rant about Michael and his music like forever. But talking about the movie, I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. I heard people were fainting and passing out in the movie theater, which like real. And people were crying, of course. Like I definitely, it was an emotional roller coaster for sure. It does touch on like the earlier half of his life more so than like the latter half. I think it goes up to like him in like his 30s, I think is like the course of that movie. So not all the way up till like his death, but past the Pepsi incident, past that last Jackson 5 tour. So it's a pretty good amount of time. It covers most of Michael's life, a lot of his achievements. Um, I will say that I was expecting it to cover like the entirety of his life, and I also was expecting it to be a little more, I guess, like documentary style, for lack of a better word. I don't know. It felt like a movie. It felt like a mini concert, low key. Oh my god, I was singing along for like half the thing. I woke up my cat. Like it was a lot. So we start off with like Michael and his childhood, the Jackson 5 and everything. I didn't realize that his dad was that bad. Like I didn't really read up about a lot of Michael's early life. I just know that like his dad was like not great. His dad's like an abuser. Like that was crazy to me. I was like, that's like low key triggering. Like that was crazy. Um, the belt scene literally had me like, ooh, that a little close to home. Ooh, girl. So that was really interesting. I also enjoyed seeing like the execs kind of like take Michael under their wings. Like they were like seeing what was going on like family wise, and they were like, hey, like if you need somebody to talk to, like I'm here. So I thought that that was a really cool storytelling aspect, girl. I don't know. I also thought that the pacing of the movie was really well done. So we don't spend too much time on like his early life. We are at a pretty steady pace throughout the movie, and like I don't know, I just thought that like the way that they like spaced out each event, because there was so much shit that Michael went through too. Like it was a lot to fit in within like a 2 hour runtime, and they didn't make it feel like it was overcrowded or like going too fast. And None of it really like dragged or anything. Again, I'm a huge Michael fan, so maybe I'm biased here, but like it felt like the 2 hours passed pretty quickly in my opinion. So we love to see that. Yeah, we go through Michael's like early childhood and everything, and then we start talking about like him going solo, maybe possibly. Like he's working on his first album and everything, and he's still trying to balance that with his dad like wanting to continue the Jackson 5. I think at this point Jermaine had left. Is that his name? I'm gonna put a correction on the screen if I'm wrong. But by that point, the Jackson 5 were now like the Jackson 4. Michael's starting to go solo. You know, he releases Off the Wall. First off, I just want to say, incredible album. Like, literally one of my favorite albums ever. I have it on CD and I want to get it on vinyl. But, like, their OG press, because, like, I'm so sorry. That album is so good. My mom used to play that shit like all the time when I was younger. Like I remember listening to it like on the way to the grocery store, on the way to the pool. Like, the nostalgia, guys. Like, so good. Um, so we're in that era. Oh my god, wait. What songs do you guys like out of like Michael's like catalog? Because he has so many good songs, so many good B-sides too. Let me know. My personal favorites are Sunset Driver. If y'all played the MJ Experience game on the Wii, then y'all would know. That song's a banger. So good. It's kind of Jamiroquai in a sense. Like I don't know. I think it's so good. Sunset Driver, Human Nature, duh. Um, I would say, oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. Can't Help It. I Can't Help It is genuinely like probably one of my favorite songs ever. Off the Wall, banger. Rock With You, banger. Honestly, that just the entire Off the Wall album is amazing. Anyway, we're moving on from that era. We're going on to Michael like fully fledged like as a solo artist. So he's shooting for Bad. He's shooting for, or not Bad, sorry. He's shooting for Beat It, where he's like getting the rival gangs and they're like doing the little dance in the little studio and he's filming it and everything. I knew about like the story behind Beat It, but like just seeing it like filmed and like what this man was doing to like really like speak to like the youth, speak to like the people and like what was going on around him, I was just like he really was a channel. Like he like would speak about how he would like channel and like get ideas from God and stuff and like try to like put it out there before Prince did. And I just like he really like spoke to like the current events and like I don't know, I just the way that he did it too, like it was just so like humanizing. Like I don't know, I really like the way that he approached that whole thing, especially as like men too. I think that they can get kind of wrapped up in this kind of toxic masculinity type of thing where like you can't show emotion, you can't be too girly or too frilly or whatever. And Michael was, well, handsome, but like also like pretty, and like he danced and he was in the arts and he was still cool as shit. Like, and he got these like two gangs to like come together and make art. Like that is just so radical to me. That's so freaking cool. I'm so sorry. Um, and like, I don't know. I just more people, especially like artists, I feel like need to like use their platform for shit like that. Like, give a shit about the people in your community. Talk about like the stuff that's going on and like do something, especially with girl, I could be here all day. But like props to him for like using his platform for something useful. Hey, I ran out of storage. I'm gonna make this quick because again, I could literally be here forever. Um, but yeah, I just think that Michael using his platform for good is just like we need more of that. Like seriously. Going through like the rest of like his early solo career, like Thriller, like Bad, like that whole girl, the way that he literally had those corporate execs like wrapped around his finger, bitch. He was like, well, like I don't really give a shit if like MTV's not airing black artists because like they're going to air me. Like I don't really give a fuck. He's just so cool for that. I'm so sorry. I think that like the whole like Pepsi moment, like when that happened, that like freaked me out because I was just like I like hadn't like seen the video, and I was like, whoa, like that's scary. That's like scary. I'm sorry. That's spooky. Um, I just, and then the whole like burn thing after, and like how his like dad was still focused on like, well, when he's gonna tour again. Like, mind you, like half his head gone, scalp all fucked up, like like priorities, baby, priorities. Um, so that was crazy, but like he still got his orange juice, and like he got his Peter Pan book. So, and then he made like a recovery and like went on tour with the Jackson 5 again, and then he made that announcement where like hella random, he was just like, by the way, last show guys, bye, bye. Like that was crazy. But also like high key iconic, and it was a good way to wrap up the whole like dad storyline too, because again, like they didn't show the entirety of Michael's life. I don't know if they're gonna get into that in the sequel, but like that's just all we had to like, that's all they covered in this movie. So anyway, period. um I just, I the way that they portrayed that relationship, I think they did it so well. It was very emotional, especially again, you grew up in the South, you grew up in a rural town with like a black family girl. Like shit was rough sometimes. It was rough. I think that like the following songs or whatever, like the Human Nature, what was it, bad, yeah, Human Nature, bad, I'm so sorry, I like that I dead ass blacked out because like I was like singing along and also like trying not to cry, and like it was just like it was a lot going on like mentally. But I just think that Jafar did such a good job, excuse me, playing Michael Jackson. I just like the way that he would get his mannerisms and like the little like quirks of like his dancing and everything. Like he truly studied his uncle, and like that must have taken so much work. I think he said he like studied him for like 2.5 years before even getting the role. Girl, like give him his flowers, gone ahead and give him his whatever like movie people win, Oscar, I don't know. um I just think that he did so well. The score was amazing, pacing was great. I had such a good time, seriously. And I again don't know if there's going to be a sequel. I heard rumblings on TikTok, but like who's to say? But I just thought that it was a really good tribute to him. I again really enjoyed it. I love that people are talking about him more now, and like just realizing like what a revolutionary artist he was, cuz like he really was one of a kind. Like we're literally never going to get another artist like him again. Um and yeah, like just like mourning him, but also like super grateful that like he is like he's like impacted the world in this way, like seriously. Yeah, that's all for me, bye.